So it's June the 16th. Happy Father's Day to any fathers. It's Father's Day in the UK today. Here is the wound. What are we? Ooh, almost 2 weeks on. 2 weeks on Wednesday. Still in a lot of pain here. This isn't too bad. I'll put my disgusting belly away now. I've had these lovely flowers from my knitting group, Rugby Stitch and Bitch. Thank you so much. I've also had some hand and body lotion, which I'll show you in a minute because it looks really interesting. And the cat has just been playing in this box. You're going to get back in your box. Do you want to go in the box? Do you want to go in the box? Oh, shouldn't have leant down. Shouldn't have leant down. Hello, it is, gosh, it's 3:45 nearly on Monday, the 17th of June. I didn't get up very early today. I didn't get up till about 10 o'clock. I had quite a busy day yesterday. I didn't go to bed during the day or have an afternoon nap or anything. So I just thought I'd give you a quick update today. I have done quite a lot since I've been up. I've tidied the kitchen a little bit. I need to unload the dishwasher in a minute. Mr. Paper&Twine is going to Croatia at 4 o'clock this morning, Tuesday morning. So he's put some washing on, which I've hung out. I'm going to go and see if it's dry. I've had a very nice sunny morning, intermittent cloud. It has clouded over completely now. Temperature's dropped. I'm just going to go and see if my washing is dry. Very tired because he's going to go away. We went and did a little bit of shopping. I was low on cat food, which I would have found difficult to carry. Heavy, and obviously I can't drive still. Nipped to Tesco's and I've got a few little bits to keep me going. Had quite a nice evening last night. We just had a very simple pasta dinner, just pasta with a Marks and Spencer's sauce, bolognese sauce. Haven't actually eaten very much today. I'm not very hungry. I'm going to eat something in a minute. But we've been watching Clarkson's Farm, which is quite nice. Well, no, it's not. We've watched the first 3 episodes, and I think the next episode's called Harrowing. I think something goes wrong with the pigs. Ooh, spoiler alert if you're watching that. I need your recommendations actually, because I've told you on a couple of updates that we've been watching The Gentleman on Netflix, which I absolutely loved. A Guy Ritchie series. He made a film a few years back. And has taken the format and made it into a series, which I absolutely loved. We've finished it now. So if you've watched that, what else can you recommend that you think I might enjoy? Anyway, I'm going to go and see if the washing is dry now. This absolutely amazing piece of resin work arrived for me from the lovely Amber's Kintyre Crafts. Look at this gorgeous green man. The camera isn't doing it justice, but look at all the lovely iridescence in that. Absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping that I'll be able to put it in the garden. Thank you so much, Amber. It is an absolute work of art and I love it. I can see it on one of the brick walls in the garden with some foliage around it, so it's kind of peeping out. Love it, absolutely love it. Look at these little oak leaves. Getting a little bit of the iridescence there. The amount of work in that is phenomenal. And then she also made me this card. Take time for you. Oh look, dear Ashley, I can't read it. Rest and recover is all you have to do. It's just the medicine needed for what you've been going through. Take heed to friends and family and let them make a fuss. I hope you feel better soon, Amber. She's a poet as well. Look. Love the little bit of iridescence on there, the little bit of holographic card shining. And then I've had this from Jacky Drake, who's got a Facebook group and is here on YouTube. Got some reverse embossing here. Hugs and kisses. And it says, Ashley, just a note to say I'm thinking of you. I can't imagine what you're going through and I admire your resilience and fight to stay on top. Well, I'm not very good at fighting. Know that you have many followers whose thoughts are with you now. Take extra care. My FB friend, Jacky D, Facebook. I'll leave these lovely crafters linked down below. It's Tuesday, 18th of June. It is about 9 o'clock. I've been awake since 5:45. Well, off and on. I woke up in the night. Pete obviously left at 4:45 in the morning. Well, he got up at 4:45 to be picked up at 4:15. He's back in Croatia. Will be there now as I speak. I got up about 8. Was playing games, watching a bit of YouTube. Got a shower and washed my hair. Yes, I'm just finishing getting ready to meet the lovely Steph, Woolly Steph. We're going to go for a coffee and a bit of cake and a natter. I'll take you with me, see if she wants to be filmed. She might not, respect her privacy, but I'll certainly show you where we're going. It's a lovely little place. And I'll just flick you over and show you the wound. Please do excuse the fat belly, although it's a little bit less bloated than it was when I came out of hospital, isn't it? You can see that there are still 3 distinct marks there. This bottom one yesterday was oozing a little bit here. This is the glue, and it's very annoying actually, but it's starting to come off, which I think is good. It's dissolvable stitches. Bruising almost gone, which is good. Let's put that away. Yeah, so the bruising's almost gone, but it is still very tender. I had difficulty bending down to put socks on yesterday still. It's getting easier. Yeah, that's about all to report so far today. So it's just after midday. I've got back from a lovely little catch-up and natter and coffee and cake with Steph. We went to a place called the Garden Barn. I'll just put a little bit of footage on now. So Steph didn't really want to be filmed. She says hi to you all. I remembered you guys that know her to her, and she's very appreciative of that. The Garden Barn is on the way to a place called Lutterworth in Leicestershire. It's not far from Rugby at all. It's an amazing place. We had a lovely little look around. I was tempted by a little plant for the hall. We'll see how long I can keep this alive for. It's called Fern Frenzy. The pot's an old pot of mine, but we see how it goes. I don't think it needs a lot of light because it's a fern and it's got quite a dark leaf anyway, so we will see. I love, just poked myself in the eye. I love the architectural spikes on it, so we'll see how that goes. I've just given it a spritz with some water, and then this was a complete and utter impulse purchase. So what we did was we had a little mooch, then had coffee and cake. The cake that I had was cherry and marzipan. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. Very filling as well. I'm not going to need anything to eat for at least a couple of hours. Steph had a ginger cake. I don't know, there was something else with it. It might have been pecan and ginger. And she said that was really lovely. So I knew that I was going to treat myself to a little house plant, very reasonably priced. But then on the way out, I saw this and I had to purchase it. It comes on a little piece of wood, and that again was very reasonably priced. I really like it. So I think that's it for today. I'm really tired. It was lovely to see Steph, and thanks Steph. She won't be watching, but thanks Steph for your company. I really appreciate it. I'm going to crack on and do a little bit of video editing. I've got to film the pull for the next art club prompt. You might see that actually before this goes up. But yeah, I'll be back soon. I did tell you I'd be back soon. I've had this card in the post. I'm not doing it justice at all, but this is made by the lovely Christine Stokes here on YouTube. I'm sure lots of you know her. She is a most phenomenal card maker. She puts a video up every day of a clean and simple card, and she made that card, I think it was at the beginning of last week or maybe the weekend, and she showed the little die. It's a gummipan die, a little snowdrop as you saw there, and she said, oh, I might do a get well or thinking of you card. And I commented saying, oh, this is just what I need, as I'm just recovering from surgery. And bless her, in the comments, she said, send me your address and message me your address and I'll send it to you. So she did, bless her. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, her cards always look so good, but actually seeing it in person, the attention to detail, the precision, the cleanliness of it, no glue splodges, it's amazing. So Christine won't be watching this, but thank you very, very much, Christine. I'll link her down below just in case you're living under a rock and you don't know where or who she is. It is Wednesday and it's just after 11 o'clock. I've been awake since about 5. I got up at about 10 to 8 to feed the cat. Didn't sleep particularly well because of Pete not being here. What have I done this morning? Just making a coffee. I've sorted the cat litter tray out. I have pushed the hoover around in rather a lacklustre fashion downstairs. I wished I hadn't because my wound is really hurting now. I did manage to make my bed, and it was nice to have clean sheets. Not much. I'm not going to do much today, to be honest. I'm going out at about 6:15 to go and see Mary Poppins at a local school, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, I've got a couple of cards that I've just had. Just making a coffee. And the sun is out at the moment. That great big thing in the sky that we've not seen much of recently. But these came yesterday, actually, after I'd finished filming for the day. So I've got this from the lovely Sophia R. It says, don't let life ruffle your feathers. I had that somewhere once. It was free with a magazine. And she said she's been inspired by my technique. So I don't know if she's used exactly the same colours. It looks like she has on lovely watercolour paper, but she's done like the book spine card. And it says, hello Ashley, I wanted to send a card to wish you all the best for your recovery. I'm thinking of you. As you will see, I was inspired by your recent mouse themed card tutorial, although my colouring bled through the background. You get the idea. It's not as neat as yours. Best wishes, Sophia R. And there's a little toadstool there. It's not focusing. Little toadstool on the bottom and a handmade sticker. I think that is Do Crafts. I've got that somewhere. It's a woodland themed thing. It was very lovely. Now, a little tip about if you don't want things to bleed through, there are special inks that you should use. Archival ink, I think, is one of the best. But I always, if I know that I'm going to be, well, I don't always, but 9 times out of 10, if I know I'm going to be throwing watercolour or painting at a stamped image, I heat emboss it. I stamp in black and heat emboss it with clear embossing powder, and that kind of just helps to act as a little barrier. And then I've had this absolutely gorgeous card from Christine. I think that's one of the nicest cards that she's ever sent me. I love the die cut. I hope you are smiling today. I will be when I sit out in the garden a little bit with my knitting. Yes, and I love these little flowers. There's one in the middle there. I've not seen those. Those are really pretty. Really pretty. I like those. And I love the birds. You know me, I love birds. They're similar to the Tim Holtz ones, but they've got an embossed feature on them. And Christine says, "Dearest Ashley, I have been following your journey and wanted to send you, God, I can't blooming read, wanted to send you a wee card to let you know you are in my prayers, as is your mum. If I can do anything for you, please let me know. I'm always happy for a chat. I do have a medical background." Oh, I didn't know that, Christine. Dr. Christine. With lots of love and a big hug, Christine. And I'll link Christine in the description box. Sophia doesn't do YouTube, I don't think. She supports me on both of my channels. That's just Christine, actually. Talking of knitting, I did cast on my Darjeeling top yesterday, which took an absolute age. It's in the other room. I won't show it you now, but I have sorted out my colours for Howard Fatmas. So I think I'm going to cast him on in the garden with my coffee. I think that's it for today. So here is a look at the wound. I'm not going to show you again for a while because the bruising is pretty much gone now. It is still very sore here. You can see there's a little divot here where they've taken something away. But I don't think there's any value in showing you that again until maybe 6-8 weeks down the line, and we'll see how it's recovered completely. Still finding it hard to lie on my side in bed. Mobility is so much better though. I can get in and out of bed a lot easier than I could before. It's a beautiful start to the day, summer solstice today. It is set to be cloudy, but you wouldn't know it looking at the sky. It's quite blue. So I've just dragged a load of clothes out from the bottom of the wardrobe because I'm looking for a single flip-flop that has gone missing. And yes, I found a lot of clothes that I'd forgotten about, and I'm gonna have a little try on to see what fits me. I'm not going to show you. It is an absolutely beautiful day on the 20th of June. The weather forecast said cloudy all day, but it's not. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just stood at the bus stop waiting for the bus. I've got my knitting with me. I'm going to sit in town, do a little bit of knitting and have a coffee. I've just got back. It's just after 1:30, 25 to 2. I'm going to have a bit of lunch in a minute. I've got some smoked salmon pate. I'm going to have on some toast with a bit of rocket and tomato salad. I am bushed. I had thoughts of going on the train to Birmingham because I've seen an outfit in one of my favourite shops that I'd like to buy, or Pete's going to buy it for me. But I want to try it on just to see whether it is okay before I buy it online. I'm so glad I didn't do that because I've just been out for about 2.5 hours, including there and back on the bus, and I am done in. All I did was a little mooch around the shops. I mean, a really little mooch around the shops. I had a coffee and a cake, and I'm bushed. So I've had a few cards in the post the last couple of days, so I will show those to you now. I'll try and remember to link these crafters in the description box or put their names up on the screen. But this is from the lovely Bowman, Chatty Batty, and she made an envelope. Look at this, there is so much work in this and very much Anne's style. Beautiful background paper, can you see the text on there? And she loves these kind of floral embellishments, ribbon, lace is very much her thing. This weighs an absolute ton. It was done up nicely. I've undone it to open it. It's got my name on it. I had an inkling before I opened it that it might be from her because she has a very distinctive style. And then it says, "Get well soon." Look at all these tiles. I mean, I think if Anne doesn't mind, I might, when I am well, I might recycle, because all these papers are right up my street. So I might recycle it, because this is a lovely little embellishment. Imagine that in a junk journal. It's a dangle. And then I thought, well, it doesn't say who it's from. And then we have this joke. She calls me ye old bag. And I call her ye old witch. So thank you very much for Anne. And she's just put, in case I didn't know, love from Anne there. And massive envelope. And then I've just come home to a parcel from Art from the Heart, which I will unbox for you. And this lovely card. Look, get well soon. Beautiful lace and ribbon and paper weaving. How gorgeous is that? And all the little flowers. And this is from the lovely Hilary from Pink Bubble Cards. Hilary, I must apologise that I've not watched any of your videos recently and I haven't joined in your challenge. Just haven't got the bandwidth at the moment. But she writes a lovely message to Ashley. I was sorry to see you're going through such challenging health issues. I have been watching your updates, and even though they are hard, what I see is your strength, which I admire. If I could, I would give you some more strength and love. You will get through this, and I wish you a speedy and full recovery. Love, Hilary. Hilary, it is so kind of you to think of me, and everybody who sent me a card and well wishes, even if it's just leaving me a comment. Please don't feel you have to send me anything. Your comments on my videos are very lovely too. So on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, Tim Holtz launched his latest release, which are these distress spritzes, and I had an ups moment. All my birthday money's gone now. I think they're $3.99 each, which I don't think is too bad for a Ranger product. And I think that you could buy the whole set of 12 as a bundle. I really like them. I'm very happy I've got them. They are, they have mica in them. Can you see on the bottom there? So it's a pearlescent spray. It's not like the mica stains. And it will work with all of the other distress products without altering them. They're not water reactive. So I think the oxide sprays, the spray stains are water reactive. I don't think these are, from what I can gather. And then I got this set of collage strips, which I don't own. And then this lovely stamp set. Gosh, I really ambushed. I'm going to take a ginger beer with some ice in it and sit in the garden with my knitting. It's called Forgotten Garden, and I love it because it's got these kind of little faux bits where there should be tape, as if it's in a notebook. I'm really waiting for that tape to come back in stock. Come on, Art from the Heart, get it back in stock, please. Anyway, I think I will leave this roundup here. And I've got some more videos coming soon. Yeah, I'm just going to wind up now. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. Take care. I'll be back soon. Bye now.